Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB matches that is happening on Wednesday, August 23, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Cincinnati Reds vs Los Angeles Angels second game. I'm siding with Cincinnati. And here is why. While I anticipate the Reds falling short in the initial game of Wednesday's doubleheader, I believe that the unexpected day off on Monday will ultimately work to Cincinnati's advantage. Despite nursing injuries among a few key role players, the team's resilience should enable them to secure a split in the upcoming doubleheader. Although Reed Detmers displayed an impressive performance in his recent Los Angeles outing, his two prior starts saw him concede 14 runs over 6.1 innings. Although the youthful Red squad might not possess the seasoned experience to outview Shohei Ohtani in the first game, their dynamism and motivation in the second game should propel them to disrupt the Basapaths and secure a victory, thereby solidifying their position in the playoff race. Wednesday's outcome is likely to hinge on the Reds' bullpen, a facet that boasts a respectable ERA and has exhibited consistent reliability throughout the season. Additionally, the Reds are fortunate to have the services of one of the game's premier closers, Alexis Diaz. In scenarios where the contest remains closely contested in the late stages, my trust lies with Diaz and the Reds to emerge victorious. I like a lot of runs and the over to hit. And here is why. Mike Trout is expected back, and this game will feature a couple of bottom-of-the-rotation starting pitchers. Each team averages 4.8 runs per game, which ranks in the top 10 in all of baseball. Both hit for a pretty high batting average right around .250, and both are in the top half of baseball in terms of ops. The over has hit in 5 out of the last 6 games for the Angels, who have given up at least 9 runs in 3 of those games during that span. With Lyon Richardson potentially starting for Cincinnati, the Reds know they'll have to win this game by outscoring the Angels. Colorado Rockies vs Tampa Bay Rays. Our team pick is Tampa Bay Rays minus 1.5 runs. The Rockies will start Austin Gomber in the second game of this road series. Gomber did not factor into the decision in a start last Wednesday, allowing 6 runs on 7 hits and 3 walks over 5.1 innings against the Diamondbacks. Colorado is headed nowhere this year and needs Gomber to continue soaking up innings down the stretch. He comes into this tough start against the Rays holding a 5.52 ERA and 1.47 WHIP over 130 frames. I like Tampa Bay to hop on the youngster early and often, with Civale coasting throughout the game. The Rockies have lost 8 of 11, 5 in a row on the road, and 5 of 6 at Tropicana Field against the Rays. It has been a dismal year for the Rockies, and the sad times will continue. Take the Rays by 2 or more at home. Our total pick is over. And here is why. Tampa Bay has been a lot more productive at home this year, and they open a 6-game homestand with the first game against Colorado on Tuesday. The defending AL East champions have gone 12-7 overall since July 30 and 40-22 at home this season. The Rays scored a season-high 18 runs and 20 hits in Saturday's 18-4 win in Game 2 of their doubleheader against the Los Angeles Angels. Their offense is starting to resemble how they looked earlier in the year. Over their last 10 games against the Rockies, they are averaging 5.70 runs per game. Colorado boasts one of the worst road offenses in MLB, 29th in runs, but most of the production in this game will come from the Rays battering around Gomber. Take the over. Toronto Blue Jays vs Baltimore Orioles. Our team pick is take the Orioles. And here is why. Baltimore gained ground in the AL East over the weekend by sweeping the Oakland A's on the road. Orioles pitchers limited the A's to just 3 runs in the final 2 games of the 3-game set, and they got plenty of production from their hitters, scoring 28 runs in total. Starter Kyle Bradish picked up the win in the finale by pitching 6 innings of scoreless ball. Baltimore is now 3 games up on the second-place Tampa Bay Rays in their division. The Blue Jays took 2 of 3 games on the road from the Cincinnati Reds, leading into their important series with Baltimore. Their pitching staff took it up a notch, allowing only 6 total runs to the Reds' offense during the 3-game set. DH Brandon Belt went deep twice and knocked in 3 in the series finale on Sunday. Heading into Tuesday's clash with Baltimore, the Jays are 8.5 games back in the AL East and half a game behind the red-hot Seattle Mariners in the wild card race. In encounters with the Blue Jays during the 2023 season, the Orioles have managed to secure triumphs a noteworthy 80% of the time, and their recent track record against them stands strong with 4 wins in the last 5 matchups. The Blue Jays struggled to find their offensive rhythm during their 3-game series against the Orioles at Camden earlier in the year, posting a meager .167 batting average, accompanied by a lackluster .295 slugging percentage. Furthermore, Toronto's batters have encountered difficulties on the road lately, mustering a mere .229 batting average, along with a modest .288 slugging percentage in their preceding 5 games. Compounding Toronto's challenges, Flaherty's recent home performances have been commendable, boasting a 2-1 record with a 3.18 ERA and a commendable 6.88 hits per 9 innings average over his last 3 starts. The Orioles have demonstrated their prowess at home by clinching victories in 2 out of their last 3 series, even achieving a clean sweep against the New York Mets. Impressively, they have also managed to secure wins in 6 of their past 9 games against the spread. Considering these compelling statistics, all signs point towards a strong likelihood of a Baltimore triumph on their home turf come Wednesday. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. 5 of the last 6 games played between these two teams overall in 2023 went under the run total, and 2 of the 3 games played at Camden this year went under as well. The Baltimore pitching staff limited the Blue Jays' offense to 3 runs or less in 5 of their last 6 games this season. Toronto scored a total of 10 runs in a 4-game set with Baltimore earlier this month. The Orioles score almost a full run less at home than they do on the road in 2023. The Blue Jays have an elite pitching staff this season, ranking first in the majors in team ERA with 3.65. The Blue Jays pitching staff has excelled on the road recently, producing a 1.66 ERA with a whip under 1 in their last 5 games. Gausman has a 2.84 ERA with a 0.84 whip in his last 3 starts on the road. Baltimore's pitching staff ranks in the top 5 in the league in team ERA as well. Flaherty has a 3.18 ERA and 1.18 whip in his last 3 games at Camden. Toronto has gone under the run total in 6 of their last 7 road games. Most signs point to the game on Wednesday turning into a pitcher's duel. Washington Nationals vs New York Yankees. Go with the New York Yankees to win this game here at home. And here is why. The New York Yankees have been struggling at the plate as a team as they are 22nd in MLB with a .705 team ops while averaging 4.22 runs per game. The Yankees have been struggling inside of Yankee Stadium as they have a .227.302.416 line while scoring 4.12 runs in their 66 home games. Second baseman Gleyber Torres has been the best hitter on the team as he has a .775 ops with 19 homers, 50 RBIs, 66 runs scored, and 12 steals on 17 attempts. The Washington Nationals have been an average offensive team this season as they are 19th in the majors with a .722 team ops while scoring 4.42 runs per game. They have been doing decently well on the road as a team as in their 60 games, they have a .712 team ops while averaging 4.55 runs per game. Right fielder Lane Thomas has been doing well at the plate as he has a .289.335.480 line with 20 home runs, 69 RBIs, 85 runs scored, and 15 stolen bases on 18 attempts. Mackenzie Gore has been struggling so far, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 5th percentile in barrel percentage, 16th percentile in hard hit percentage, 18th percentile in XSLG, and 18th percentile in ZERA. Gore has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, curveball, slider, changeup, sweeper, and his fastball has been getting hit too much as hitters have a .292 batting average against and a .508 slugging percentage. He has never faced the Yankees in his young career, so this will be a good test for him here. A distinct contrast is evident in the performance of the bullpens over the course of the season, with the Nationals ranking 29th in the league with a bullpen ERA of 5.24, while the Yankees excel with a top bullpen ERA of 3.20 in the league. Shifting focus to the month of August, a marginal discrepancy arises in terms of home runs, with Washington's collective tally of 19 homers slightly trailing behind New York's 22 home runs. All in all, go with over 9 runs in this game. And here is why. These pitchers in their last 7 appearances have been getting hit too much as Mackenzie Gore is 2-2 with a 4.11 ERA and a 1.14 whip in 35 innings, while Luis Severino is 1-5 with a 10.41 ERA and a 2.20 whip over 27.2 innings in that stretch. Looking at the pitching since the All-Star break, these teams are getting shelled as the Nats are 29th with a 5.39 team ERA, while the Yankees are 24th with a 5.00 team ERA.